Big piece coming down. You see that tree over my shoulder? That's a silver maple. It's about 70 feet tall. It's old, it's giant, it's hanging over the house. We've got a crew here and they're gonna take it down today.
Welcome to my credit garage. You know I'm really glad you're here. Yeah.
All right, we're in front of the silver maple. This is Jack. Jack has got his crew here. They're gonna be taking this tree down. So how you doing, Jack?
I'm good.
Excellent. Jack, so tell us about this silver maple. Is this a challenge, or is this, I mean, it's a pretty big tree, I think.
So here, I'll stand next to it. You can get the, see how big it is. That's big. I'm 6'2", 250. So.
And this thing is, I mean, it's huge diameter. It's got like 6, they're almost like trees coming off of it. Instead of limbs, they're the size of some average trees.
It's 6 tree jobs in one.
Yeah. So what are the challenges with taking a tree down like this?
The house, the fence, not getting hurt, getting it done in a timely manner, not being here for 3 days. A couple challenges, nothing too crazy.
And you're dropping it piece by piece. You don't have a crane or anything taking anything down?
No, we're just using old school 3-strand rope.
Nice. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. And some chainsaws.
And some chainsaws. Lots of chainsaws. All right, cool. I'll stay out of your way today.
Okay.
Well, the rain hasn't stopped yet this morning. It's supposed to. We got so much going on here today. Not only is Jack and the crew cutting down that silver maple, concrete guys showed up. So Jamie's crew is here and they're going to be pouring the concrete in the shed today. So we're going to be doing kind of a twofer video. Well, it's a good thing they make these trucks all-wheel drive now, because he had a hard time even getting in here. Truck is here, these guys are pouring, they're moving quick. At the same time, we've got the guys taking the tree down in pieces. And of course we're live streaming also at the same time. What a great little machine. Got that claw and just picks up the log. You know, to save a little bit of money, I asked Jack to just leave everything and I'll clean it up. So I'm going to be running the wood chipper in the next couple days. I hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew, or cut up more than I can chip, because it's a lot of tree. Things are moving right along. Tree's getting a little thin on one side. Getting it away from the house. And we did have the option of leaving part of the tree, you know, just cutting the limbs away from the house itself. But in speaking with different people, they've said, you know, they've done that, and then all the stress is on one side of the tree, and then 1 or 2 years later, the tree ends up collapsing. So again, because this one's nearing the end of its life cycle, from what I understand, it's best just to get rid of it. But we're gonna leave 10 feet of tree stump on there. And I talked to a local guy who's a chainsaw artist, and I don't know what we want to do yet, but I think we want to get him out here and see if we can do something clever with that giant tree stump. Whoa. That was amazing. I thought that was coming down on the house. Man. All right, he got out. That's good. And he's just gonna wash the truck out there on the stones. Looks nice. A little bit of finish work, and we'll be set. Next step is the bull float. Nice job. This shed is 24 feet long or wide, and he's able to hit that with one single pole from one end to the other. Almost, almost. I think Melissa Morgan does Fashion Fridays, right? This qualifies, right? Today, I'm sporting my muck chore boots and my Eddie Bauer shorts, along with my bandana, and of course, my Cluttered Garage t-shirt. And this hat. It's an Otto hat. O-T-T-O. Anyway, it's a good hat. I've had it for several years. I like it because it's kind of plain, you know, just a nice generic hat. All right, so they made the pour, they floated it out. Now they have to wait a little while, and then they'll come back and do a little bit more finish work to it. Otherwise, I'm really excited. All right, now we're getting serious. They are up there. Almost time to get the drone out. So a little unexpected rain is happening, so they covered up the apron here with plastic. Took my old metal roofing and protected that. Looking pretty nice. Oof. Not only single-handed, but left-handed at that. I hope I'm capturing just how big this tree is. I think you can see that in comparison with the house there. So they're basically relocating the tree to this area, piece by piece. Doing a nice job stacking it up for me. That'll be a little project for me to literally chip away at. So this machine jack, from when I'm watching you operate it, looks like the only control you have is to open and close the claw, yep, and then to tilt it just like you would a bucket. But you have no control over rotation, so you're really using a balancing act. And
so you don't need control over rotation, and I'll show you why here. So the claw, this is a branch manager grapple, and if you look, it's offset. So right now, you know, this is not in the middle, this is off to one side.
Right.
So now one tong is touching the ground and one isn't. So if the log is laying like this and I need the tongs like this, I just move up to the log and then this tong will touch it and it'll keep moving forward out, you know, and it'll spin it. So now the log is now sitting here. This is obviously forward, and now you're able to get the log.
So you're just using whatever physics that is of just touching the ground on one side, then you're using the machine to rotate it. You move the machine forward and it rotates that claw.
If both of them were even, it wouldn't work.
Right, it would just drag on the ground.
Right, but you know, it would catch both sides. Each tongue would catch the log. We need one to catch the log, and now I'm going to move the log back, but pretend this is moving forward.
Yeah.
As this moves forward, this turns it.
Right.
Yep. And then it always centers, you know, it always rights itself too, so you always know.
And I noticed when you pick up the log, you use it like a fulcrum here.
Yep. Yeah.
You pick it up and you kind of wedge it against that.
Yep.
But still, you need skill to angle it to get it.
Balance. You got to think, where can I pick this log up? I need to pick it up in the middle. I picked it up. Oh, I need to adjust. I need to move over. So there's a little, and you get that by running it. There's a technique. There's a
Experience, right? So that's still considered a grapple, even though it's different than
grapple,
what we have on our tractors.
Nope, it's a grapple all day.
Yep, interesting. Well, that is super handy and quick. In the hands of a skilled operator, that is. So these guys are in a bit of a holding pattern for the concrete. They need to let it set up and get a little firmer, and then they'll come back and finish troweling it. Concrete is one of those hurry up and wait kind of jobs. You know, when the concrete is flowing, you need to be just on it, and you know, it's a lot of hard work, and you're moving quickly and getting things in place, and then you have to wait an hour or two and then come back and finish it off. So a well-deserved break by those guys, and hopefully we'll see them soon and finish this up. The tree is, on the other hand, a much longer project, and they're doing an amazing job taking that thing down piece by piece. So I'm really happy with that, and we're gonna have a lot of cleanup to do. So the rain is just about stopped. It's just lightly spitting right now. The guys are back to work on the tree, and the finish work is happening on the concrete. So this rain is just annoying at this point, but hopefully it'll just let up soon and be completely done. So we got the apron covered up. Used a little bit of the old roofing to make a little overhang to protect that. Well, rain won't stop these guys. All right, so he's getting ready to take down this limb. You can see that little arborist up there, and he's climbed out there, cleared the path. Now he's going to just start trimming it back, and I'm going to take the drone up and get some shots of this too. So I'll lock the camera down. You can take a look at this, and then enjoy. Carefully knocking the forms off. Nice job.
Okay.
Hey, this is Jamie. Jamie is the owner of the concrete company. They just did a great job in the back shed.
Thank you.
And thank you, Jamie, for doing that. I know it was
Not a
tough for you
problem.
to squeeze in. He's a busy guy. And simple job, I guess. No challenges.
A little bit.
Not bad.
We take us a little bit long, but thanks for the patience. But finally, we get it done for you.
Great.
So
great.
I hope you happy with the end product.
Looks beautiful, and we'll see when it cures up in a couple days. It'll look nice and
Yes, definitely.
smooth. All right.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're wrapped up for the day. Jack, that was amazing to see you up in that tree doing everything with the ropes and everything.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe that you
All
can do
with
that.
one rope. You know, we did that whole tree with one rope.
One rope, is that right?
That's it. Yeah, it didn't
Wow.
mean nothing else.
So Jack, I met Jack a couple years ago. I think I found you on Facebook
Yep.
Marketplace, as a
Yep.
matter of fact. And Jack has been back doing a few trees and different things for us. But Jack served in the Marine Corps.
Yep, 5 years in the Marine Corps.
5 years in the Marine Corps, and today you said is an anniversary.
Yeah, so today, July 2nd, summer 2009, 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines was involved in a big offensive in Helmand Province, Afghanistan. You can Google 2/8 summer 2009, it'll bring everything up. July 2nd, they put us on helicopters and flew us down into Helmand, dropped us off in the field, and we went town to town clearing out Taliban. I was Marine Corps infantry for 5 years, so today marked the start of that. So it's important. It's a very important day today, and you know, every July brings back a lot of memories.
Absolutely. And on this Independence Day, thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Hey,
I appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
Hey, and then right at the end, I got that last piece. The tree
Yeah.
bounced.
Yeah. Oh man.
It
yeah.
bounced and it hit your steel
And
blower.
that's how it always happens on the last piece. So you know, you can make the perfect cut, you can land it, but if the tree's curved a little bit or something, it's gonna bounce. You know, it bounced and went. And it didn't take much. It just kissed it, and that thing just exploded.
Man, one more thing, you can solve something for me, because you know on the internet there's this
Yeah.
big debate about steel versus Husqvarna.
Yeah, still, I got
I
both
see you
of
using
them,
both.
yeah.
So
It's
what do you think?
Whatever's cheapest, you know, whoever's got the better dealer support.
All right,
That's-
what if they're exactly the same price?
Right.
Which one are you gonna go with?
Man, you know, Husqvarna I think is made in Sweden, and I think Stihl is made in Germany. I could be wrong on Husqvarna, but I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. Man, they're both good, both high quality. I mean,
There you go, from a skilled arborist.
there is not, you know,
They're both good.
it doesn't matter. A skilled arborist can handle any saw. It doesn't matter what brand it is. You should be able to get the job done. So.
That's true. You could put the best saw in the world in my hands, and I'm not going to
It
do
don't matter.
nearly
So
what you can do.
It's not the brand of the saw; it's who's behind it.
How often do you sharpen your chains?
So
You're doing so much cutting.
Depends on who's running it. If I'm running it, I got to sharpen it once an hour. No, I'm just kidding. But if a new guy's running it, you know, they tend to put it in the dirt every so often. So you know, you end up sharpening it maybe 2 times a day. Today I haven't sharpened anything. The saw was a little dull at the end, but you know, the logs land, they get dirt on the bark, and you're cutting through the dirt, and it is what it is. But you know, a dirty day like this, you'll sharpen it 2-3 times.
Wow, that's
you might
impressive.
You're on a clean job, you might go a whole week without
Awesome.
sharpening it, so.
Hey, well, thanks again.
Yeah.
I want to say to the viewers, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. Look forward to chatting with you in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.
I
So I
want
look
to throw
forward
a
to seeing you.
plug in. I want to throw a plug
Throw
in.
a
That's
plug,
right.
man.
My business, Oakwood Services Incorporated.
Oakwood
Manchester,
Services.
New Jersey.
Awesome.
We do stump grinding.
Awesome. We got
like-
viewers from around the world, but if they're local,
gee, no, please.
Does he travel?
I get calls from all over the United States.
got a lot of Canadians that watch the channel,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Somebody called me from London not too long ago. I can't believe I even picked it up. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
this can't be from the UK.
That's
this
awesome.
can't be. Sure enough.
Well,
Hey, mate.
you never
So,
know. Awesome.
yeah.
So thanks again, Jack.
Yeah.
Great job. Thanks for watching, and
Yeah.
we'll see you next time.